Evolution is a powerful force that shapes all life around us. But is it so powerful that it can make animals of any shape? Or maybe some shapes are easier to make than others. If there were some limits, then perhaps we can predict the course of evolution and the most likely shapes of teeth and horns for renowned beasts like a saber-toothed cat or a triceratops. Animals and plants often grow in specific patterns. For instance, we see logarithmic spirals in shells and horns. These patterns are created by very simple processes of growth. A logarithmic spiral is made when one side of a structure grows faster than the other. We can call these rules of growth, and they tell us why organisms are often certain shapes. Our new study demonstrates a new rule of growth called the power cascade. We show how structures such as teeth cascade down the tooth following a power law. When an elephant tusk grows longer, it becomes wider at a specific rate following a power law. A power law is a mathematical pattern where there is a straight line relationship between the logarithm of the tooth's width and its length. Power laws are found throughout nature, such as the magnitudes of earthquakes, the sizes of cities, and the movement of the stock market. After examining hundreds of teeth, we have found that this new rule applies across many animals, from the teeth of giant sharks, Tyrannosaurus rex, mammoths, and even humans. Remarkably, the same power law works for claws, hooves, horns, and antlers in mammals, and the beaks of birds and dinosaurs. We also find it in spider fangs and snail shells. Beyond animals, it generates the shapes of the thorns on the rose bush and lemon tree in my backyard. The diversity of animals and even plants that follow this rule is staggering. We find it almost everywhere we look across the kingdoms of life: mammals and dinosaurs, reptiles and fish, insects and snails. Rules of growth have been discussed for many years. In 1659, the polymath anatomist, physicist and mathematician Sir Christopher Wren suggested that a snail shell is merely a cone twisted around a logarithmic spiral. Our new study shows that shells and other structures like teeth and horns in fact follow the power cascade, forming a shape we call the power cone. This new rule is the missing piece of a 350-year-old puzzle of how animals and their parts grow. We can now use the rule to predict the likely pattern of evolution. Whenever animals evolve teeth, horns or claws, it seems most likely that they will be this shape. So it tells us what the teeth of saber-toothed cats and the horns of triceratops probably looked like. It even allows us to predict what mythical animals would look like if they follow the same patterns of nature. Now we can know what the dragons from Game of Thrones and fantastic beasts of Harry Potter would look like.